Hey Virgo Libra, how's everyone? We're going to check out your November 1st to 15th energies and see what's going on. I've got a new deck and it's called the Clo. I'm not sure how you say it. It's Japanese and everything is in Japanese on that sheet. So I'm going to read them intuitively, and I don't know why I do that. I'm using the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dune. So, you guys have an underlying energy to start the King of Pentacles. And underneath the cloud deck, I'm going to call it the cloud deck, the fight. So it feels like underlying energy of a fight with a boss, fight with somebody who holds the money, fight with your dad, some kind of fight. And it feels like whoever you're fighting with, it could be that you're holding this energy too, is that you're using money as a weapon in this particular case. So your current situation, you guys have 8 of Wands and the float. I'm not really sure how to read the float, so let's take a look here. The float to me is the money. I guess that's what you would call it if you're working in like a retail thing. Isn't that the float? So you're discussing money, or there's fast action with money, or again that fight about money. So here it doesn't really denote money, it's more of a trip in the air. So actually 8 of Wands can also mean a trip, so you're taking a flight somewhere. But I don't really want to say that because I think there is a card that's called the flight too. So the fight, the flight, the float. It's confusing, but either discussions about money or there's travel involving some kind of I want to say an airplane, but it could even be a balloon because this is obviously a balloon in this picture. So we're going to take a look at past energies. You have the 4 of Cups and the Shield, so you've definitely been guarding your own heart, rejecting love offers, or someone's rejecting you and it's because they have a shield up. So I think that that's really explaining to you why. So if you didn't know why, it's because there's a shield up about the other person. And then if it's you, you already know that there's a shield up and that you've rejected someone in the past. So let's look at the base energy. The Fool and the Shot, which is really interesting because when I was looking at this deck, I thought right away the Shot would be the Fool. Because they're like jumping in, they are taking a shot. So, and the Fool would be that energy for me, like stepping out into the new, trying something new. Alright. I'm just taking a look at the other cards again. Maybe you're going to take a shot at whatever love offer you have rejected in the past. Because remember, that shield was in the past, so maybe you're letting that shield go. Okay, so crowning you, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the Sleep. So it feels like you're taking some time to make sure everything's balanced. Or you're taking a rest because everything's balanced. But either way, it feels like a really calming energy, like everything just got really calm. I don't know. It's like a very thankful and like a deep breath kind of a feeling, like you can just, so that's good. I like that energy, especially after the fight and stuff. So, and maybe it's because you're taking that shot and it's working out for you. It's kind of what I'm feeling. So let's look for future energies. We have the King of Wands and Thunder. Are we getting all of that in there? Alright. So, the King of Wands is a highly creative, passionate, definitely knows what he wants and knows how to get it. And with the Thunder, it feels like there's almost some kind of a destructive energy around that. And that is in the future position. And it's sitting right beside the fight. So it almost feels like the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands possibly could be the same person. And whatever fight you had originally, if it was your boss or your dad or whoever it was, could be your significant other. That original fight is now causing like a constant issue or a regular problem. Like they're holding a grudge, or you're holding a grudge. Somebody's holding a grudge. Because it feels really hard. The thunder feels harder than the fight. So it feels like the original fight happened and it made things worse. It's like things were said that can't be let go. Or the withholding of money now is just causing even more of an issue. That kind of a feeling. So now it makes me feel like if this was like your dad that you were fighting with or your partner that you were fighting with, you're ready to just step out and try something new on your own. So that's interesting. Hey, even boss, like maybe you're just gonna quit that job because it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Something like that. And maybe that's why you have this sleep too, that you just need a rest from it all. So, if that's the case and you need a rest, I always say, and I got this from my mom, a change is better than a rest. So, changing things and doing something new could be better than taking like a 3-week holiday and spending a bunch of money and you feel great for those 3 weeks, but you come back to the same. That kind of a feeling. So be careful of that. Okay. Virgo, Libra, we will see you in mid-November. Wow, I just almost lost my train of thought. I'm trying to think of other things. So, I'll see you in mid-November and take care until then. And yes, we'll see you soon.